Hi, my name's Max. Going to talk about website basics here. We help insurance agencies primarily and medical offices. We also have some legacy clients in the home services business. And what we want to do with them is, digitally speaking, make sure that they are maximized everywhere. And if anyone tells you they have all the answers and can win every time, be very leery of that person or organization. Because it's a moving target. It's totally a moving target. But with your website, that's what we're talking about right now. There's a few things you can do and should be doing with your website specifically. Clear, compelling headline. Make the headline about the person looking at the website rather than you. Okay? A lot of people are like, they say stuff that doesn't matter. The largest or family owned, that kind of stuff. Well, you know what? It's probably important to people if you're family owned in your community. Okay, some people may think that's important. Other people may not. Veteran owned, I think, has some weight. I was talking to a guy the other day and say, I always look, as a veteran, I always look for other businesses that are, or business owners that are veteran owned. I understand that. But your headline should primarily be about the person looking at your website, not you. You're answering a question. Got to go quick, right? Got to get to them right away. Same with your photo. If you have, like, let's say you're somewhere in the Midwest and you have on the hero, which is that top section of your website, if you're looking at it on a desktop, for instance, what you see behind the text, what's that hero image? What's that hero picture? Let's say that you're a home improvement contractor, let's say roofing, and you have a picture of an ocean on your hero. Okay. I don't know. Is that the best thing you could have? Or do you want to have a picture of a roof or roofers or even video, people in harnesses? They're OSHA compliant. They're up there working on a roof with smiling faces and the roof looks amazing. And then you want to have roofing done right or whatever, roofing done right for you. Buy your last roof from, or, purchase your last roof from us, whatever. But my point is, make it about the person looking at the website instead of you. Try to do that. Strong calls to action. Is your phone number visible? I mean, it's one of the biggest things they can see on their screen, upper right corner. Is it there? And then also, can you click to call? So if they're looking at their phone and that phone number is at the top in the center, can they just click it and the phone rings? That's what you need. There's still people out there that have websites that have their phone up there on the website, but you try to touch it, doesn't do anything. So do you think they're going to get calls from that versus the people who make it super simple, basically click to call or click to, fill out a form? I have my own opinions on that. And then do you have a simple lead capture form? If let's say somebody's at work, because nobody screws off at work and looks at the internet. No one does that in America at all. And let's say they can't call you because they're screwing off on the internet. But let's say they are interested in a roof. So they fill out the contact form and you get that contact form. Are you calling them back? Are you calling them back within a few minutes just to leave a message? Are you calling them back? Like if you have on your contact form, it says, when's the best time to call? And it's not right now, then I understand that. But if you have a contact form and you're not calling them back, I talk to people all the time, literally all the time, that have contact forms. Oh yeah, we get leads. Yeah, sometimes we work them, sometimes we don't. Wow. If you're not working those leads that you're getting on your website, but you turn around and you pay for advertising, I'm sorry, but that's stupid. If you got organic web leads coming and you haven't assigned that to somebody, then quit buying leads or quit paying for advertising until you at least work those. It's simple. And sometimes people overlook their website as a way to get organic leads. And it's going to be more and more important for AEO, like we talked about in the last episode, because if you don't have solid information on your website, where are large language models supposed to get the information? From just out of the ether. The information has to live somewhere. All right. So that's up to you. You have to have the information on your website, your Google business profile. The information has to exist somewhere for you to be the answer to a search query. Anyway, you can have click to call, click to text buttons are great too, especially if you have somebody who can do that on your staff during regular business hours, answer text messages. That's incredible. That is great. It's really effective. If you don't, There are bots out there that can help. There's a service that I learned of from one of my former associates called Apex Chat. They have live people. That's just one of many services that they can do a chat, have a chat window on your website installed, and they have live people that will talk to whoever comes to your website. So those are all great examples of stuff that works on a website that you should have. And then, do you have client reviews? Do you have client testimonials on your website? There's a difference. Client reviews, we want those from Google first. I mean, there are other platforms. Yeah, you can get them from Facebook. You can get them from the Better Business Bureau. You can get them from Yelp. You can get them from different places, but make sure you're getting them from Google for sure. Ask for them. That's the best way to get them. Ask for them. And make sure you have between a 4.2 and a 4.8 and up rating. If you don't, you need to get going as hard as you can and make sure that you get some Google reviews. And I wouldn't ask, family and friends, because that people can figure that out fairly quickly. Ask customers. If you have customers, ask them. Don't pay for them. Don't pay for them ever, but just ask them. Hey, how'd we do? We did great. Would you do me a favor? And you should already have cards made up with the little link to send them to, or you can text the link from your Google Business Profile for reviews. There's even a place on the Google Business Profile where you can create a QR code and have that on the back of a business card. So those are things that you can do and should do because it builds trust. Photos of real people. A lot of people on their website, they use stock photos. Why? I know we're all pressed for time. Really, we're all distracted because we live in an age where distraction is just over the top. I mean, all day, every day, there's distractions. Bing, boom, bang. It's just all the time. And so it's hard to stay focused on any one thing. But take photos of your staff. Take photos of your customers if they allow you to. Use them on your website. Better than stock photos. And the About page, that's where you can do the About page on your website. That's where you can kind of toot your own horn, show your affiliations, show your team doing some charity work, show awards, if you have Better Business Bureau credentials, put it there. If you served, put that information there, but go ahead and blow up the About Us page and really tell them about us, really tell them about you, really do it. Put some time into it, If you want to have your staff on there too, a whole staff picture or individual pictures, spend some time on that About Us page. And again, all of this information that you're putting on the website is going to help you. It's going to help you because when things change, and they already are, where are these large language models going to get the information? Think about that. If you can answer that question and it's not your website or Google Business Profile or anywhere else platform online, then please let me know what the answer is, because I think the information has to exist already for the large language model, the ChatGPT to give you the answer, or the Siri or Alexa. About Us page, credentials, personality, we talked about that. Third-party trust sites, if you have affiliations with somebody in your industry, we help insurance agents with their sites. So there's different insurance associations where they have a logo, and that's trust. For instance, years ago for home services, there used to be something called the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval. So households would look for that Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval. I don't know what the qualifications were for that. It's a little bit before my time. I remember it. But for whatever reason, it worked. Okay. So anytime you can add credibility to your website and then have it be a live link. So not just a logo, but a live link where you can click on it and it'll take them to somewhere else to verify your credentials. That's all good. So for service pages, let's say you're a home improvement contractor, you do roofing, siding, replacement windows, decks, so on and so forth. Each one of those services should have its own page. So you should have a roofing page. And on that roofing page on your website, you should have questions. We should have questions and answers about roofing specifically. So pretty basic stuff. You can have educational blog posts. There's a way to categorize your blogs in a way that it would show up about roofing. So you can categorize the different blogs based on the line of business or the product. And then you can have videos. So if you have videos that live on YouTube but are linked to your website. Keep in mind, YouTube's the second largest search engine on planet Earth, with Google being the first. Google owns YouTube. And everything you put on YouTube is transcribed automatically, will help you with SEO. Make sure you get your descriptions right on your videos. That's a whole different thing that we can talk about. But make sure you do that, because that will definitely help you with your website ranking and its useful information. Some of the stuff that people overlook with their website: fast load time, mobile responsiveness. So does it still look good? It might look one way on a desktop. How's it look on the phone? How's it look on a tablet? That's important stuff. That really is important stuff. Make sure that that's good. Do you have a live chat bot on your website, whether it's the mobile version or desktop or tablet? Live chat bot. That helps. And there are services available that can help you with that. And as far as SEO optimization, you can do certain things. We talked about that in previous episodes. You can do certain things yourself. Citations, make sure your NAP, your name, address, and phone number is correct all across the internet. You can add blogs. We talked about that. You can add questions and answers to the Google Business Profile. Those are things that you can do that are within your control. Do you want to do them? I'll leave that up to you. But privacy policy and compliance language, you need to have that. And if you're not sure about that, there are services online that can help you with that. But that's something you need to have for sure on your website. And if you need a report on your website, please go to our website and fill in, put your URL there in the space. You can see it on your screen right now. And we'll go ahead and send you just a real basic report about the health of your website, and you can see where you stand. Thanks for watching. Get in touch with us if we can do anything for you. We'd appreciate the opportunity to help.